War against the crabs. One man, one dog. I can feel the intensity grow. I'm gonna step in the bush. Hopefully I'll come out with some crabs. Billy. Come on. Now I can definitely see a steel barrel that's rusty in the distance. Surely there's got to be a mud crab in there. It's not a rusty steel barrel. It is. Oh, it's like a big fan belt. Maybe like a old piping system that used to use round things. Maybe like a covering of a jetty, pontoon or something. Oh, that's good. It's holding water, which is fantastic. Kind of like what a steel barrel would do, because it looks very much like a steel barrel. And if I was to describe a steel barrel, I'd get 90% of the way before I'd start to say that it wasn't steel. But I'll see if I can put the camera somewhere and see if we can have a bit of a arm wrestle. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Empty shell, that's a good sign. Male buck. Those gills, everything is still really intact for this. So I say that is pretty fresh. Hopefully there's a soft shell crab in there, because that is a delicacy I do appreciate. You do have to be careful, because sometimes even the soft ones are never alone. Ah, he's moving. Cool. Oh. I'm trying to be as delicate as what I can. I don't want to damage it, because they are quite soft. I'll try and support it. Oh, wow, you feel big. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, I can't eat you. Hey, I can't do that. You beautiful specimen, eh? That's all of their meat. All of their meat, just as they are. As they shed their shell. Tell you what, it just goes to show how much bigger they do advance in size. You know, I was quite mistaken. I thought that he had recently popped out of his shell, but judging by the touch of his skin, you know, he is of decent time. I do know that they do try and come out to the heat or to the sun to try and get a harder body. So it's about 4:30, 4:40 in the afternoon. I might put him back in his water. I was thinking about leaving it out, but maybe overnight if it gets cold, temperature might not regulate the same. So we'll pop him back in, but can we have a little look at you, buddy? Alright, so just don't want to play with them too much. All the delicateness you can see, all in little, each one of its little claws, how it formed its meat from the its old shell. It's what its new shell is. All right, buddy, let's get you back in there, eh? Do you want the mud crab, Billy? Stick? You got a stick? Is that your stick? Okay. He's moving. Oh, man. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Okay, buddy. Okay. Get this. Oh. I should have shown the comparison for these sizes. Well, I guess closest comparison, how the hands would have been to that size there. I reckon the new shell size is probably about that, where this finger is. Yeah, cool. Man, this area is good. It's full of good steel barrels, like rusty steel barrels. Very important, because the steel barrel, it just seems to, I don't know, maybe it's the minerals in it or something, just heats up more. But I've actually found another one in the distance there. I'll go check it out and see if there's a little beastie boy in there. Hopefully not another softie or a Jenny, but we'll see. Oh, it's a black barrel. Is it a barrel? Oh, it's not a barrel. Oh, it's another one of those PVC ones. Not PVC, rubber. Ah, it's not rusty. Just in the distance, it looks so rusty, like a rusty barrel. Like a steel rusty barrel. Well, you know the drill now, so you guys don't really need to run it through it every time. Maybe you can just, oh shit, what was that? It's like a fish busting my balls. Spooked me. Got me a wiggin. Oh man, what is in there? It's like prawns or something. What if Jesus was in there and we just didn't know what Jesus looked like? Yeah, I think what I'll talk about before with the, well, that's a good opening for it. I could have brought you around there and you would have seen directly in it. You'd normally see there's a crab in there like that. Unless he moved. Nah, nothing. But you can see how good that is. You know, if this was a steel, especially a rusty steel barrel, this would hold so much more heat. I know we all think that black rubber would absorb more, but you know, there's something about a steel barrel when it's rusty. The mud crabs, man, they just dig it. It's precious to them. And it's precious to me too. Having that symbolical relationship between mud crab and man, it's important to have. Billy, do you know where any steel barrels are? Yeah, he hasn't seen any either. Onwards and upwards. Oh, I just had a spider in my hair. I was running through the mangroves and I came across a little gold mine. Check it out. I thought this guy was dead. So it's rusty. It's not a barrel. Alright, it's rusty. Wait, slow down, buddy. We come in peace. That is a Queensland mud crab in its finest. What can you sense, my boy? Billy, watch out, my friend. I don't want you getting nipped now, do we? Let's have a look. We're gonna have to see if it's Jenny or buck. Let's have a look at the back and see if we can guess it. Ooh, come down. I feel like this is so foreign to me. Look at the rust on this. Doesn't get any rustier than that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the sunlight up in that douchey redness. Rust. Rusty buck. Man, that is a good find. Hey, King Delish. Man, you cover a lot of ground. How many holes you got? You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a busy boy. Busy boy. Well, he's definitely full. Nutritious, delicious. I have no bad feelings about eating you. Put your hands up if you remember this. I think it was come under the arms, around the top, behind the back. Yeah. Because it always felt like it was a fluid motion. You'd come around, pop it under there. Man, you are so rusty, aren't you? Hey? You're like a chocolate crab. Alright, down. Oi. Scary. Man, I could so imagine, if you've never done this before, it'd freak the shit out of you. Like the strength that these guys have trying to hold them down, get things in place. Bloody hell. It makes me wonder if I've had like a stroke, thinking if my, oh, you got me from the underside. Whew. See, like, I need to pay so much more attention and apply, I don't know, different mind. I don't know, but it feels different, you know. Like there, I've missed a step. I didn't come under the claw. I'm just gonna get this back one around, hold them on. I'm coming back through, down under the catapace. There we go, that's more decent. Through, in, thank you. And then manipulate. Okay, we have our prisoner. Well, that was good. Now, this guy here, he was literally just sitting. Now, actually, I thought he was dead because he was in the distance and the color of him, he looks disgusting. Looks like a piece of bloody black rubber, pretending to be a rusty barrel. But we got there and there is a bloody rusty barrel just laying there for Danny boy. Woo! That's delish. Well, I think let's head to the coastline because I might try and get some squid. I think that'd be good. Eh? Maybe there'll be some more of these on the way. Now, I'm amazed I didn't see this one a bit sooner. It's a old, it looks like a rusty steel barrel, and then that's obviously come here on a high tide, found its spot, and the earth has built up around it. Over time, the rusty barrel has rusted away completely, and inside, where the water is of this rusty barrel, is where the mud crabs are. Now, the signs that I've got on this one already is that there's a mud crab shell just outside of the hole. So technically, there might just be a soft shell crab in there. Obviously, always got to be careful. You're putting your hands in a steel barrel. You could get tetanus, you know. So just be mindful. Now, I'm not prepared with any tripods or anything, so bear with me. Do you want to see the hole? Okay. Because that's like a steel barrel. You know, like, if you can see how round it is, and it's got an edge like steel, know, it's a steel barrel. I know how good steel barrels are with mud crabs. I've been mud crabbing before. You know, I went with a guy, he showed me steel barrels. Oh, forgive me. All right, okay. We can justify the claim. Softy. I don't think that's a steel barrel, eh? I think it's an old mangrove tree. These can throw the sensors off. Feeling like this warmth is generating in my arm. Am I getting closer to something? There's a leg. I like to get rid of them, they throw me off. Because feeling something that feels like the enemy. Oh man, this tree trunk makes it hard because the edges are hard. Like, oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, okay, good, I can relax, softy. Okay. Oh, I'll be able to show you the differences. Wow, what a stonker. Look at that arm on that guy. Now, maybe I'll be able to get him in the water so you can see him a bit more active. Okay. I guess they can see him moving. I got you, buddy, I got you. I can support you. Now, you'll be very surprised at the size of that. I think the word's called caterpillar. It's the back of their shell. When I place that on top of that, there's gonna be a great difference. Let's see if I can grab it with the phone in the hand. Oh, the reveal, oh my gosh. This is exciting. Okay. Now, to formally get it accurate, I'm going from the tip. Oh, I don't know about the angles, but anyway, get a load of it. You can see the size difference that a mud crab gets when it sheds its shell. And I would imagine that that guy's still growing, so he's gonna puff out a bit more. Why am I getting soft over these soft shell crabs? But those rusties. Lucky, you get lucky, butter. All right, you're gonna go back. Say goodbye. See you, mate. Away he goes. You caught, mate. Oh, sensational. Now, here's the interesting. You guys see how big that claw was? Look how itty bitty that claw. Now that is the crusher. Yeah, that's the pincer. That one there goes past its point. Hurts almost worse, actually. It can get into the worst spots of the fingers. With the crusher, now, that's what arm it has left. That thing there, actually that's interesting. There should be an arm in there. Now, the wound didn't look fresh on its arm. Maybe it lost an arm at a point. I don't want to dig back down in there just to get its arm. So. Or do I? I wish I could interact with other people and they could give me the answer. Billy, did you chew on something silly? Do you need water? All right, mate. I'll give Billy some water. He's got some dribble. The sun's starting to go down. It's getting a bit harder to find my direction for which way the water is. I haven't been in these areas for a long time. I still kind of know where the sun's going down. But in the distance, I think I can see like an old steel plate. Could be new, I don't know, but sometimes they make their way in here, like old shipwrecks and stuff like that. And when they do, the segments get that washed away, and somehow they end up here in the mangroves, but deeper. But anyway, they offer really good shelter for mud crabs. We'll go have a look and see when we get a bit closer. Your eyes might be better than mine, but just in the distance, you can see the steel plate. I've got my pole spears with me, so I get caught in the trees. Oh, that's not a steel plate. No. Oh, well, let's check it. Oh, Billy, you could be killing things, mate. Oh. No. I've seen under these sometimes. There's like it's like a mouse that lives predominantly in the mangroves. It could be called something weird, like a mangrove marsupial or something. Unknown to me. Billy, you got your stick, mate? I've got a good one for you. Yeah. Kind of losing my direction in the mangroves. The good thing is I've gone from going through grey mangrove bush, it was real tight and scrubby, and now I'm in the area of yellow mangroves. Now it sucks that there's not much light here, because these are where some little pearlers are, and this I always find where that line where the yellows meet the grey, that's where the mud crabs play, and it just never leaves me without doubt. I can walk in these mangroves and find this area, and that smell, it's unmistakable. That's the smell of mud crabs. I don't have the luxury of that much torch or battery on my phone. I'm gonna push past the yellow. Maybe I'll bring you back here another day, because I think I want a squid. I just want to play in the water, you know. I want to be out there, hear the splashy splash in the distance of the fish, the mullet that perceived me. We will get there. Billy, let's go that way. The stars are going to be fantastic tonight. I might make a bit of a fire when I get home and cook this bad boy properly. I made it through the mangroves. I ended up finding a big patch of area there that I could swiftly move past. When I found that the mangroves were starting to open up as the yellow mangroves disappeared, I knew I was getting closer to the outskirts of where the water starts to meet the mangroves. It flattens out like that because during the storms they cop an absolute flogging. So all the area being so clean, I knew I was getting closer to the water. So I'm here now. I'm gonna have a scout around. It's a bit more blowier than what I thought it was gonna be. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see much of the squid action. But what I might do is go find the creek to make it easier movement back towards the car. For I think I know where the car is. Otherwise that water is going to come up at some stage, and I don't want to be pressuring myself to go through the mangroves. You know, especially when you can't see the stars in there as well. You might as well just go circles. Alright, let's get. Alright, look at this gentle giant drifting in the water. Hey mate. Little guy. He's got barnacle on his face. It's not just in the mangroves you find the rusty steel. This is what I'm talking about too. All of this engagement you can see here in front of us, that's prime rusty steel. During the day, I wouldn't be surprised if crayfish would come during at high tide and fiddle with this, you know, even a mud crab. Yeah, that's good steel. It's rusty too. We found it. We have found the steel barrel. What a day. What a night. What lies behind this steel pipe? Oh, it's even got a bottom. This barrel's got a bottom. It is a steel barrel by full definition. Now, when these bad boys wash up into the mangroves, they become a delicious haul of mud crabs. This guy's on his way. It's going to take a while. But even being out here is good. At the right time, there'll be mud crabs sitting in there. Maybe during the winter when the steel heats up. What do you got, Billy? A little shipwreck or something? Wow, steel barrel. What a precious treat. Things like this, that's a prime example. Fire's going, so I'm going to get the crab and prepare it. Slice it, dice it. Alright, now this guy's had quite a graceful departure, we can have a really good look at this rustiness. I mean, that is ornamental, isn't it? You know, that dude has so much iron. You are a rusty buck. And I'm going to take those minerals and I'm going to put them in my bloodstream, and I am going to turn rusty just like you, mate. Isn't that good? Now, I do remember sometimes mud crabs, they do stop shedding. And when that happens, they go into a life of receding, and they keep their shell, and it gets harder and harder, and they just end up going through the process of death. I had a mate once take a real rusty buck home, and he reckons it was shit. He reckons it was disgusting, real soft, like the crab has just been there waiting to die. So we'll do the comparisons. This is fresh, freshly killed, caught and killed. So we'll go on the pan, just lightly steam it, I guess. Light boil, light steam, salt, sugar, and we will see how the meat is on this. Well, I guess if I'm doing it, you guys might as well do it too. So let's pull the flappy back, insert the thumb to maximum capabilities, slide to the right and left and wriggle and jiggle, pop the top. Oh, okay, let's spread. Once I start to see some bubbles form on the bottom of the pan, that's when it's time for these guys to go in. good 15 minutes is a time that's been used by many. Squish down. Keep your seal in. Oh, look at the smoke going in there too. Fantastic. Coming off the fire. What? Nice. It's funny. Upon closer inspection after it's cooked now, the inside of the meat doesn't look very full. It's very hard in its shell, but the meat, it's not full. And I'm gonna bite into it and I'll be able to make a judgment. Try not to squirt the camera. So, yeah, that's pretty empty on that. So now this meat should be firm, but it's like more jelly-like. Sometimes you could confuse yourself and think whether you cooked it long enough. It's retained its flavors. The flavors are good, but it doesn't have a firmness that a great mud crab. I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna pop a claw off. That's gonna tell me if it's firm around that claw. When you bite it, it should be all flaky and hard in ways. But if this is real jelly-like, then it's gonna be a poo-poo crab. Still very enjoyable for its flavors and the journey and everything that I went through to get it. The excitement, you know, looking for those steel barrels. You know, the more I look back on it, you know, going out to the shoreline and finding that steel barrel was just a compliment to that afternoon. All that effort, all those artificial steel barrels in the path that we took. So, you know, it's all worth it. I'm sorry to the neighbors. 12 o'clock at night. It's gonna ring and ding. Let's see if I can do it in only 4 goes. I'll get it in 3. So upon first appearance, I'm just gonna suck on this. Its flavors are fantastic. It's got a sweet tone to it as well. You know, I know I put sugar in it, but there's something about the natural sweetness of these lollipops. It's more chewy than it is crunchy. You know, by a really fresh crab, like, it's not like this. You really got to work your teeth into it. It's not sinewy. So, like, if this was your first mud crab, you wouldn't be highlighted. Not like the way that other people explain how good mud crab are. Now I wonder if I'd never done it before, whether the effort that I put in on that one to have this as a result, I wonder if it'd be worth going back. I wonder what always got me back into the mangroves. I know I'd snapped my arm. It was a good place to be in my head, but in a safe environment. It got exciting becoming a hunter for a certain species as well. The longer you put your energy and effort into that skill, you know, the better that you get. So that was fantastic. It's like a home away from home as well. I appreciate the reminiscing that this crab allows me to do. That is a good crab.